YouTube Rewind is fine, okay guys, just chill. There, I said it. Come all ye pitchforks and torches. I see you there. I see all 5.9 million of you. Come about. But before we get to that, hear me out. Every year, there's a healthy selection of people that will never like Rewind. No matter what they make it to be, it's always going to stir up some hate because of what Rewind is. According to them, YouTube Rewind is a video series produced and created by YouTube. These videos are an overview and a recap of each year's viral videos, events, trends, memes, and music. Essentially, Rewind has always been this large-scale production that involved a bunch of YouTube-picked creators that they could showcase off to their potential advertisers or investors. But as the years passed, it became pretty clear that YouTube's biases began to grow. Some of the creators chosen to be featured or have the most screen time have very minimal impact on the YouTube community, or have peaked about 4 or 5 years ago, but they still get invited again and again as opposed to new on-the-rise creators that made huge waves that particular year. I remember 2015 or 2016 being a huge year for commentary comedy with H3 and iDubbbz, but of course, they don't really have that advertiser-friendly appeal, and that definitely puts Filthy Frank way out of the question. That was the thing that really frustrated me about YouTube Rewind. Its refusal to acknowledge creators that have left an undeniable impact on the YouTube ecosystem. I honestly never really cared for these high-end productions where they get a bunch of people throwing slime at each other because, 1, who the F are all these people? And 2, why slime? Was that a really big thing in 2017 that I just never saw? On YouTube, there are just so many niches. So many people who think that their favorite creator should have made the list. And believe me, I'm with you. If Pewdiepie didn't make an appearance in 2019 after the epic long battle with T-Series and how much traffic that drove, that definitely shows bias. So how to combat that? Well, the stats. They have stats on all the videos and can showcase them as such. Every year, people make what Rewind should have been videos, and I really enjoyed a lot of them. Best of all, you can see your YouTuber in the context of what they were famous for. I don't want to come off as sounding mean, but I honestly don't have any idea who this is. Like, no clue whatsoever. But it's awesome that she's featured, right? Maybe I'd be interested in checking out her channel? In the past Rewinds, there's just no way. So I have no idea what her niche is, what her channel's about, or what types of videos she makes. But in this clip show format in the 2019 Rewind, I can say, oh, that's interesting, I never saw that video. Maybe I'll look it up. There's context now. There's a reason to actively search up some of these videos or creators. At this point, Rewind is probably viewed more by the community than its advertisers. There's a reason why I love watching Google Zeitgeist every year. I think it started off as a way to show off all the features that Google has, but it eventually became the go-to video to recap the year as a whole for many, many people. Last year's video barely bothered with any of the Google features anymore. It was just about capturing the spirit of the year. So that's where I think Rewind can improve. To me, this is a step in the right direction from 2018. 2018 was just so disingenuous. So many things that just didn't connect. And most of all, so much cringe. But maybe people like watching it for the cringe. I think I can kinda relate to that. But at the same time, I feel like I want YouTube Rewind to be more about the creators and the community rather than anything else. Dial back on the memes because it's just not cool for YouTube to meme. YouTube makes Rewind and then we can meme. That's how it goes. Creators that actually had a hand in the meme can meme. Like Filthy Frank doing the Harlem Shake from way back then. Or Pewdiepie doing meme review now would have been great.
Meme Award!
Have some clips of the top videos interspersed throughout. Have big events of YouTube highlighted so it feels like they were actually trying to capture the year in review. Like, some examples of 2019 would be the Battle of T-Series versus Pewdiepie, the T-Spill with Jeffree Star, James Charles, and Tati Westbrook, Vox trying to start another Adpocalypse 2.0, the KSI Logan Paul fight, Lily Singh getting her late night show, and even the FTC COPPA scare and how creators are dealing with that. Sorry, I know there's a lot more in the year, and if I actually cared to catalog the events of 2019, this would be a way better list, but this is kind of just the crap I can think of off the top of my head. YouTube Rewind to me has always seemed too squeaky clean for my taste, which is why I'm glad in 2019 they highlighted some videos that may be called unsavory because they allude to messy drama situations like the James Charles video, and then there was also the Shane Dawson conspiracy theory video. So So to me, that's a step in the right direction. It really would be something for YouTube to acknowledge its ups and downs of their site, just as Google does with the news and the zeitgeist. Not everything has to be batshit awful, but not everything is OMG amazing. Like, it would have been a single candle in the dark, but acknowledging the fears that creators have from the FTC and COPPA in Rewind would have probably struck a real chord with everyone on this platform. YouTube doesn't have to take a stance when they showcase it either. They could just be showing the clips and thousands of videos that people made, frightened for their futures. Now, wouldn't that be a Rewind we would all feel something for? As it stands, YouTube Rewind 2019 is pretty much what you would call it. Kinda boring. Just a stats video. Just a Watch Mojo list. While that's all true, by acknowledging the top videos that caused quite a bit of controversy, some really fast-growing creators and old, I think they're getting closer to what Rewind should be. They just need to thread in the events of what actually happened in the year, throw in some creators who meme really hard, more animators, yeah, personal preference, but we getting screwed by the algorithm favoring long-form videos and now COPPA, and that would be a pretty decent Rewind, no? Not this bizarre slime thing, or people who probably know nothing about K-pop shouting about K-pop.
K-pop!